Hello everyone, how are you all doing today? Comic Cathy here with the Nintendo Direct React. 17, 18-ish minutes of Donkey Kong Bonanza. I could not watch this live earlier today because I was at work, and as much as I have fun doing the YouTube stuff, it doesn't pay the bills. So, let's take a look and see what's coming in the Donkey Kong game.
When the world felt so cruel and bleak.
Okay.
When the hole looked so dark and deep. Hard as rock, cold as stone. I was scared, alone. Then your beat showed the way to you.
Alright, what's going on here? Palutena?
Golden Bananas, the discovery of the century, made right here
I mean,
on Ingot Island.
Golden Bananas have been around
This is
since
excellent
the
news
64
for
era,
number one
but
banana
sure.
fan, Donkey Kong. However, just as he's about to enjoy the notable bananas, a sudden tempest sends him deep down underground.
Alright.
As his adventure begins, DK teams up with Odd Rock, but it's no rock at all. It's actually a talented young singer named Pauline.
Yeah, Pauline.
Now, Donkey Kong just wants bananas. And Pauline wants to find a way back home to the
It's
surface.
Kid
It's said
Pauline.
that one's wish will be granted by reaching the planet core. So the unlikely duo set off on a strange subterranean adventure. The story takes place in the underground world, where the scenery changes the deeper you go. Some layers are so spectacular that it's hard to believe you're underground. DK can run,
Good.
jump,
Yeah, good.
and climb through each environment. Using his incredible physical prowess, you can freely move in any direction. But that's not all. Almost anything in your path, you can smash, crash, and bash.
Yep. I knew this much from
You
other
can
trailers.
even do this to a massive rock formation. You know, if you want. As you barrel through obstacles in your path, you'll also collect golden bananas known as Banandium gems.
Okay, that's
More
good.
on those later. Let's take a look at some of the things this Kong can do. Punch. Smash enemies. Walls.
Sounds about right.
The ground. And most things you can get your hands on with incredible force. Destruction can lead to discoveries. So set off a chain reaction and see what happens. Dive punch. Unleash a powerful punch directly downward. How deep you punch into the ground depends on the strength of the terrain.
Okay, so it's not
Roll
distance,
forward.
it's just strength and terrain.
Roll at high speed and send lighter objects soaring. Combine this
Good.
with punches and jumps to really mix things up. Hand slap.
Little
Make
classic.
some noise to collect scattered items. Or detect hidden objects using
Oh,
sonar.
cool, it's sonar.
You can even use your feet when your hands are occupied. Tear off. Grab a chunk of terrain and tear it off. Or tear up turnips to find items. And even tear chunks off your foes.
Wow.
Swing. Grab a chunk and swing it to attack.
I can definitely see how
Harder
this
chunks
could
can
have
be
been a
used to break
Wario game at
stone
one
with
point.
ease. Or smash spiky thorns.
Because that was a
Chunk,
thing going
chunk.
around that this Donkey Kong game
Use a
initially was
chunk
in
to
planning as a
double jump.
Wario game.
This'll help
Mario
you
getting
reach
all the
new
gold
heights.
and ripping everything out. It's like, I can see that.
Throw. Throw a chunk. Or aim at a target like this.
Ooh,
Throwing a
aiming.
boom rock or gold can have explosive effects. If you throw chunks made of softer material, you can stick them to a surface and pile them up.
Oh, that's neat.
Turf serve. This lets you ride on chunks. Speed up and aim for smaller enemies to knock them away. Make music. The power of Pauline's singing will help show you the way.
Okay, so
It can
shield
also remove
always.
these strange seals that someone left behind.
Do it, DK!
You never know what you'll discover in the underground world. So carve your own path with DK's abilities.
Oh, that's cool. Little floating
Many
stone.
layers of the underground world are host to a variety of inhabitants. Some are mysterious and aren't too bothered by DK's destructive tendencies. It looks like Cranky Kong and his companion Rambi are also venturing through the layers of the world.
So, when does this take place?
Then there are the Giant Elders, who call the underground world home. They're said to possess ancient Bananza powers.
Bird with sneakers.
Is that,
By learning their Bananza powers, Pauline's singing can do something special. She can make Donkey Kong transform.
Ooh. Going
With
Super Saiyan.
incredible destructive power, even hard terrain poses no problem. Plow through the world and smash as much as possible with the powerful Kong Bananza. Plus, DK can transform into a zebra. He's as speedy
Sure.
as he is striped. He can even breeze over water or crumbling pathways. That's the swift Zebra Bananza.
What else we got?
He can also turn into an ostrich, a flying ostrich. Spread your wings and soar through the sky.
Okay.
You can use updrafts to gain more air. Then drop egg bombs from great heights to send enemies scattering. That's right, it's Ostrich Bananza. Bananza
Very interesting.
transformations don't last forever though.
I wonder if they're tied to worlds or if you can use them wherever.
Gold to build up your Banergy.
Okay, no, you can use them wherever. You have a meter for each one.
You're not limited to when or where you transform, and you can swap between transformations. So get creative and use them as you adventure to the planet core.
Okay.
Standing in our hero's way is the Void Company, the mightiest mining operation both above ground and below. Grumpy Kong works to create gigantic
But they are
corporate
Kongs.
soldiers.
Alright.
Poppy Kong is responsible for subterranean info gathering, while Void Kong is in charge of the whole company.
So it's not K. Rool,
This
it's not the
nefarious crew
Tikis.
is
They are
responsible
just straight up
for the
evil
banana
Kongs.
stealing maelstrom on Ingot Isle, and they're heading straight down to the planet core.
the planet core? But no! I'm going with DK, so you just stay away!
Voidco blocked off
But
all
I
the
don't
routes
want
to
you
the
to
lower
destroy
layers,
everything.
so no one could reach them. DK and his pals will come face to face with the enemies guarding these routes. So use all the power at your disposal to
I don't know
take
why,
on
but I'm
a
getting
host
total
of powerful
Splatoon
foes.
boss vibes from these bosses that we're seeing here. Maybe it's
By
the music.
defeating them, giant sinkholes will open, clearing a path to the lower layers of the underground world.
Huh. Beat
Found
the
throughout
boss,
the underground
advance.
world are golden bananas called Banandium gems.
Alright,
They're
those are
not
your main
always visible,
collectibles.
though. Sometimes they're buried in the walls, the ground, and other places. There are a whole bunch to find. You can also obtain these gems by completing challenges in the ruins found throughout your adventure.
Alright,
Let's do this!
so trials.
Challenges include time-limited battles, courses where you'll need clever solutions, side-scrolling stages, and more.
Minecarts.
Keep your eyes peeled to find the Banandium gems.
Oh, that's neat.
There are plenty of ruins to discover, so give them a try.
Climbing up girders? Wrecking crew. Yeah, wrecked by...
As you collect Banandium gems, you'll gain skill points. These can be used to increase stats such as your max health or the destructive power of your punches. Power up Donkey Kong to match your playstyle. For example,
Just get all the
if you
things.
strengthen your sonar, you'll be able to detect treasure from further away, which could lead to new discoveries. Or use skill points to learn new skills.
Surf.
There are all sorts of items to find as you explore.
Surf is... That's funny.
Banandium chips are shaped like slices of banana.
Okay.
And they can be traded for Banandium gems at the chip exchange. These gold nuggets are, unsurprisingly, called gold. You can
No.
exchange gold for useful items at the stuff shop.
I'll have to
There are
read through that
fossils,
stuff
too.
later.
Good one!
You can trade these for different fashions at local style shops.
Okay.
Just open the closet and customize the perfect fits for Donkey Kong and Pauline. Or even change up your fur color. No look is too much for Donkey Kong, or too little.
At least you can go
Almost
completely...
Every article of clothing comes with
Oh,
its own
okay.
benefits, so mix and match your look to suit the situation. If you find a treasure chest buried in the ground, crack it open, and you might receive a treasure map showing the location of Banandium gems or fossils. Their locations will be marked on your map. Pretty helpful for finding collectibles. You
Alright.
can also see which fossils and Banandium gems you've collected, making it easy to see how close you are to completion.
Okay, good. A checklist.
There's plenty more to do in the underground world when not adventuring. Need a rest? Carve out a space and enjoy a getaway where you can recover in bed. And enjoy listening to tunes with the music player. You might even find new discs when defeating enemies. When it comes to moving between layers,
the
subterranean
DK rap.
eels have your back. These elevators will help you easily move between layers you visited at any time. And if you get lost, no need to worry. You can always teleport within the layer you're currently exploring.
Teleport there?
Well, that's nice. Fast travel.
In
long as
photo
you find
mode,
tuning
you
forks,
can freely
apparently.
change the in-game camera angle and adjust other settings to snap pics. Get a photo like this, or that. Unleash your inner shutterbug and create your own captivating scenes. By sharing a Joy-Con 2 controller or using a second set, you and a pal can control Donkey Kong and Pauline separately to buddy up in local co-op play. As Pauline, you can unleash vocal blasts using Joy-Con 2 mouse controls. You can also copy the material of nearby terrain to give your vocals even more texture.
Interesting.
By working together, even tough enemies don't stand a chance.
Wonder how you can get through this whole game co-op then. Wonder what that's like.
This game also supports Game Share. Even if only one player has the game, they can quickly share it to another player so they can join on their own system.
Oh, that's cool.
It can also be shared locally to a Nintendo Switch system. Plus, you can play online between Nintendo Switch 2 systems using Game Share via Game Chat.
Oh, that would be nice. If I could get a friend to do that, go through the game, I would do it.
If you need a little help with all the platforming action,
Hello, I saw Amiibo
Assist
support.
Mode is the way to play. It guides you in the right direction.
What does Amiibo do for this game?
Halves the damage you receive, and more. Assist Mode supports you in your adventure to be the best Kong you can be. Outside of the main game, there's a mode where you can carve stone using mouse controls called DK Artist.
All right.
Rotate to paint. Carve material. Or add some back on. You can even change the lighting and add delectable banana effects.
Yeah, all right.
Give it a try. And
Mario,
sculpt to your heart's
Bowser.
content.
Pizza. Parrot.
This game also
All right,
supports
this is what I
amiibo
wanna know.
accessories. A new Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo figure is also on the way. Scanning it unlocks Pauline's diva dress. By scanning the Donkey Kong series amiibo shown here, gold Kong tiles with explosive power will appear. Every other amiibo released up to this point is also compatible. If you scan them, you'll get giant spheres like these.
Interesting. And yes, I did see Diddy and Dixie there.
CK, I love to sing more than anything. I have this dream. Maybe if we get to the surface, you and me, we can make it more than a dream. We're breaking through, down to the core. No stopping us, not any. Get up, DK, inside the door. I found the key,
Join the powerful Donkey Kong and the talented singer Pauline as they set out on an adventure to the fabled planet Core.
Yeah, there's Diddy and Dixie.
my own special power?
I said, because of young Pauline, I just have to wonder when this takes place.
Donkey Kong Bananza. Available July 17th only on Nintendo Switch 2.
Well, I know I'm
Pre-orders are
picking it up.
available now on Nintendo eShop. The Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo will also be available July 17th.
Yeah. Looks cool. Looks like a lot of fun. Like I said, the biggest thing that I wonder about is the timeline of this. When does this take place? Because there's Cranky Kong, and there's Diddy and Dixie, but there's also a young Pauline. When the actual timeline of Donkey Kong is that Cranky Kong was the original one from the arcade game, the Donkey Kong that kidnapped Pauline way back when, Nintendo was very first starting. So how does this all work? Well, I guess we'll have to see when we get there. But I'm looking forward to this game. Looks like a lot of fun, and I'm definitely going to be playing it. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time.